The British Empire had one unwritten rule for its explorers. You could conquer the land, but you could never let the land conquer you. To the empire, a man who went native was more dangerous than a man who rebelled. In the late 19th century, the Maasai were the most feared and respected military power in East Africa. For early European explorers, surviving the interior meant more than just carrying a gun. It meant understanding the Maasai. Some men like the hunter-explorer Frederick Selous or the eccentric aristocrats who followed didn't just study the culture, they vanished into it. They traded their trousers for shukas, their rifles for spears, and their European names for titles of eldership. To understand why this was a scandal, you must understand the system of prestige. Colonialism relied on the myth of natural superiority. For the empire to function, the white man had to remain fundamentally different and higher than the African. When an explorer became a Maasai elder, he didn't just change his clothes. He broke the myth. He proved that the civilized world was not a destiny, but a choice. By living as an equal among the Maasai, he rendered the entire colonial hierarchy invisible. The British response was swift and total. These men were disowned. Their funding was cut. Their names were scrubbed from official geographical societies. In London, going native was seen as a mental illness or a moral collapse. The empire could forgive a murderer, but it could not forgive a man who suggested that an African life was just fulfilling as a British one. They became ghosts of the frontier, men with white skin and African souls, belonging to the world that was being systematically destroyed by their own kinsmen. We often think of the white Maasai as eccentrics or traitors, but they were a reminder that the borders between cultures are often thinner than the borders between nations. The empire tried to erase them because they were living proof that the other was simply another version of themselves.